In the bottom left, with no more room for error, is
Yo Flash Wolves Leenock, 이동영.
in the upper right, the Terran Hope. He is
Acer Innovation, 이신형.
I wonder if we'll get to see a TVT this season, because last season was the first season we ever had without a TVT in Code S.
Considering we both play Protoss, we're going to discover very quickly we no longer understand TVT at all. Oh my god, I don't even know what they're doing. Is this part of the meta? We're still supposed to see that movie together, that Tom Cruise movie.
Did we decide that we were going to see it
together?
together?
We did. Oh no, maybe I decided that with Wolf.
Yeah, I think you probably did. I remember you talking about this movie, but not about us seeing it together.
I think I decided to do that with Wolf.
You never watch movies.
I'm like, maybe...
I went to one movie with you ever.
Yeah, we went to the Batman movie.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah. In Korea, you can bring beer into the theater.
You can buy beer in the theater.
Well, that's what I meant, buy beer in the theater.
You can buy wine in the theater now, too.
Although I think in the States, they actually have theaters where you can just buy beer there now.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I know this because when I was visiting my mother in Kansas City, she brought me to a theater where you could have beers. So we had beer and watched, what was that movie? The one with George Clooney and they're in space and...
Solaris?
What? No,
Solaris.
Gravity.
Oh, he's in Gravity?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to watch Gravity.
Really bad. Well, there's like a scene that is so corny where he's like... And by the way, I don't care if this is like not a spoiler, right? But he's like, I gotta go. Well, it is a spoiler, but I don't care anyways.
Yeah,
I don't care about your feelings, viewer. Like, he's like, we can't make it. I gotta go. He's like gonna have to unhook himself and just like float away in space and die. And he's like totally not scared and or worried during this process. He's just like, I'm George Clooney. I'm so damn handsome. Just like unhooks himself and like floats away in space. I'm like, what? Look, this is the scariest thing.
What's the point of like unhooking if you're not going to make it? I guess you're both not going to make it. You may as well keep each other company, right?
Well, that's what I thought. But
or he just wants to reflect by himself, I guess.
No, he's like goodbye, and he just like floats away with his like completely like handsome George Clooney pose. I'm like, you're about to die floating in outer space. This is like one of the scariest things I can even imagine.
It's so scary. I'll never watch the movie. That's Artosis nightmare fodder. That's what that is.
Artosis nightmare fodder?
Yeah, it is.
So you got the Reaper coming out. Now, this is a dance that usually goes perfectly for both sides and nobody takes any losses.
Yeah, and that's going to be what happens here as well, for sure. Of course, we do have the expansion going up, getting into that Hellion Tech as well for innovation. So it looks like he wants to play quite standard from here. Leenock is really the one that we got to watch out for what he wants to do. You know, he showed last time Ling Bailing all in, no problem. This map, who knows? Maybe a Roach all in, maybe completely normal standard macro play.
You know, innovation does not seem to be someone who can be bent by early aggression. I mean, I would not. Oh, did he see that?
Yeah, builds it within range. But the thing is, this is like almost always 3 commands after a Reaper.
Yeah, yeah. It's just always better if your opponent doesn't know. You know, if there's any ambiguity there, he might, make unnecessary defense.
Innovation likes his opponents to know how he's going to kill him.
Yep.
Well, looks like we got to see what Leenock is up to. He is mining gas.
Yep. Ling speed's done.
I wonder if he's just going to grab a layer, a very quick layer here.
Okay.
I wonder if he's rushing up to mutas.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe a muta tech.
Yeah, this map is... Well, it doesn't look like this is going to be the case, but this map is quite good for mech. Like, a lot of Terrans do prefer mech on this map, and to rush to mutas against someone that's going through command center into mech, a lot of times you get a lot of damage done, but as we see, with the tech lab this quickly, it's obviously, and now he's doing stim, but just the tech lab itself tells you.
Right, it lends itself to a bio build.
Yeah.
I think innovation's so good with bio, he doesn't need to go mech.
Yeah, he doesn't really like mech. Like, I can't even remember the last time I saw him go mech in this matchup, so...
Yeah, I definitely can't remember.
Probably back when Hellbats were crazy broken.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's going to be going for bio play, but Leenock is getting a Roach Warren, so... I think he's going to grab Roach speed right away and maybe do some sort of crazy bust. Drops!
Oh my.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Cool. We haven't seen drops in a while.
Yeah, you don't really get to see drops that much in this matchup.
Did you know the Desert could pick up their units and Overlords? I didn't. Wow.
What, you mean in their flying supply depots?
Yeah, their flying depots
that
apparently.
Can detect stuff sometimes and drop creep that makes their units faster?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what my
Apparently
you know what
can do
my
that.
supply building does? If you kill it, my stuff doesn't work. That's what it does.
You can hit it even when it's underground.
I was talking about the pylon, but yeah, the depot as well.
There's a depot. Like, it's the only thing that can like go underground that you can still see without a scan or something.
No, you're silly. Should cloak. Anyways, he's going for quick drops here. Really interesting to see this type of strategy.
And I mean, just seeing the double engineering bay there at the entrance. I mean, this can get. I mean, he's going to know. Okay, this guy's checking hard. A big ass drop could really hurt
quite a
him.
bit,
Yeah.
and like, will he wait for him to move out? Will he just fly in? The thing is, and look at this, he's building bunkers because he's like, huh, what's going on? Oh my god, he's getting a Nidus. So this is what's going to happen. He's going to drop a ton of roaches in to start doing damage and make a Nidus to rally more through.
But he scanned the Nidus, dude, so that gives away like...
Innovation. This was going to be so neat.
Okay, Innovation, next game, no scanning, you're going to ruin it.
Yeah. This was going to be so neat, man. But you know what? Screw it. I'm glad he scanned it, because that means he might have units in the main base waiting for a Nidus, which means that the drop is going to kill all those units.
Wow. Artosis is a dark guy.
Take that, Terran player. Get out of this tournament. I liked Warcraft 2.
Okay, so he's got the Overlords over here. And, actually, no, he's moved back out. Oh, this is exactly what... Oh, wait, he sees it.
He does see it. All right, here we go.
We're going to pull the SCVs.
And he does start that Nidus. Going to drop on top of these units. Thing is, for surface area, there's not much reserve.
This just doesn't work. Terran
I think Leenock even wants another Terran in the Code S. You know, you need a lot of surface area for your Roach Link to actually work out. And that was just not the right location for him to do that at all. That location was 100% Terran favored in every single way.
That hurts.
Pretty big blunder there. In fact, is this just what people do against Innovation? They make blunders? Like, Squirtle really messed up a bit after seemingly playing well before.
You make a good point. I mean, his opponents are definitely beating themselves as much as they're being beaten by Innovation.
Yeah, it feels that way. Some Terran's like, well, that's the only way to Terran wins. Quiet, Terran player. You keep practicing, and then you complain. All right, so these Roaches going to try to bust in the front. 3 bunkers in a siege tank.
He's taking the Nidus over here as well. This is just never going to work.
Man. But remember that one time, like, about a year ago, where the player on Aklon Waste just kept on, I think it was like Hyun or something, just kept making Niduses. Like, it took the 5th Nidus killed his opponent.
Wasn't that like Leenock, I thought, that did that?
I thought it was Hyun, but maybe it could have been Leenock. It could have been Leenock.
Okay, here comes the drop again. He wants to try to get rid of this tank and everything else up here.
Well, hey, that drop does kind of something.
Kind of something. Then it killed the tanks, but...
you know what might hurt, though, is this.
Uh-oh. GG. Okay.
Well, hey, everyone. We have 2 Terrans in the round of 16.
Woo!
16 is half of 32. 50% advancement rate for Terran. Everything is good.
Balanced game.
Balanced game. It's true. It's actually true.
You guys are whining. Oh, wow. Leenock really devastated by that loss. You know, he did practice a lot for this here. And,
it's really rough. And the thing is, he's a very good player. Those 2 games, he went for some all-ins that just didn't end up working out.
Wow. Innovation, the Terran Hope right now. Him and Morrow, these guys both have a lot of promise.
Indeed they do. Well, they're both actual champions as well, so if anyone can do it, these 2 can.
Well, guys, that does it for today here. Innovation and Hero.
We are going to do the group drawing, though.
Yep.
So do stick around. Going to see what those round of 16 groups are. I'm sure every single group that gets drawn, whoa! No way! Because the players are so good that are left over. Hopefully Maru and Innovation are in the same group. Get 3rd and 4th in that group.
So we do have another Terran player advancing today.
Yeah.
It's not just going to be Maru in the...
I feel bad for Leenock, though. He really played well, and like
you could see in the booth after the games were done, it was... I mean, he was sad. He was beaten up.
Yeah. So these are our players, and it looks like every race had a 50% advancement rate.
Perfectly balanced.
That's crazy. That's crazy tasteless.
Damn. Innovation.
And look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of our players from the round of 8 last time made it through, showing that that is not something that's unlikely. I don't even
Thanks,
know. Thanks,
Artosis. Glad to have you here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been a long day. We're getting close to the 5-hour marker now?
Yeah.
Normally we end up right at about 4, but we're usually pretty exhausted after that. But
this is a sick lineup of players. Notice the 4 SKT1 Protosses. Notice that Samsung has a pretty solid lineup here with Shine, Solar, and Stork all making it through. It's quite a lineup of players indeed.
Yeah. I'm really excited for this round of 16. I mean, we have a lot of great players here. It's funny that we're having groups now like today where, I mean, all these guys are so good, so talented. We had Squirtle and Leenock get eliminated. Think about that. Squirtle and Leenock, both people who have been in the GSL Code S finals before.
Yeah.
Times have changed.
They certainly have, Tasteless.
We are going to be going to the group drawing shortly here, I believe. We'll have to see when exactly that happens. We have to wait for whenever the Korean production on their side of the stream is ready. I believe they're doing an interview right now.
I know they are because I can see it.
And actually, we're going to take a short break here. When we come back and the group drawing's ready, we're going to give that to you, and then we're going to call it a day. So don't go anywhere. Group drawing coming up in just a little bit. Okay, we're back, and it's time for the group drawing. This is going to be interesting because now we're going to see exactly what the rest of the trajectory of the tournament's going to be like. If we're going to have a really one-sided group, or
they're definitely.
If there are two Terrans in a group, for instance, that's a big deal. There's a high chance that one or maybe even both will not be able to advance.
There could be some groups with 3 of a race in it. Not 3 Terrans, though.
And if I understand correctly, we basically draw out of a hat.
Not out of a hat per se. More out of 2 boxes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we were out of hats here at GOM, so we had to go with our boxes. So then we're going to see who's going to be where in the group stage.
Of course, the first and second place guys will be mixed equally. It's not like we're going to have 4 first place guys in one group. That'd be silly.
That would not be fair.
No, it would not. Pretty excited to see how this goes. There's like looks like SKT and I believe Samsung are the most represented teams here.
Well, that would sound about right. SKT guys are.
KT, I think, only had
so
one guy
good.
get through, right? I'm like trying to.
Which is a bit surprising, actually.
SKT though, like absolutely dominating. Here.
Godlike, man.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So I'll translate for you. We're about to do the round of 16 drawings. I'm going to take them out of the box, and Tasis and Artosis will tell you their thoughts on exactly which players are going into which group.
Verbatim what she said.
Well, I paraphrase slightly, but you got to do that. It's professional. Okay, so here is the chart.
Drawing for Zest. Oh my God.
Where does Zest go? He goes to the red-blue Pokeball group.
Oh, okay, the note's in there.
What note? She checks yes, puts it back in the ball. All right, D3.
You're so funny. Okay, D3, Zest goes there.
Well, D3, that's a pretty good one, I would say.
Up next, we're going to go for True. Shows it up, checks false, and puts it back in.
Oh my God, it's a Bulbasaur. C3.
C3.
Oh, all right. So we see that so far 3s have been dominating.
Yeah,
here.
3s are really doing. Let's see if we get another
second half of the alphabet
here.
as well.
I think this is how this works, right? Yeah. So far, the latter half of the first 4 letters of the alphabet beating the first half here.
I feel like Group A and B are going to rally back.
I think they're going to have a comeback later on.
No, I think it's going to start here and now.
No, it's not. You're wrong.
B1.
Oh, I was wrong. B1.
All right. Splitting up Rain and Zest, 2 of the absolute best Prodosses.
I'm just really hoping the 2 Terrans are in the same group together so they can eliminate each other. That's really what I want.
But I want them not to play so we just don't have any TVTs.
Yeah. I want them to just get disqualified.
Forget that matchup.
B3. Oh, my God.
Oh, Life and Rain in the same group. Group of Death already?
Group of Death confirmed. It's like top 3 group confirmed. I'm like, well.
All right, Maru, this is important now. If he goes into Group B, if he hits B2
God.
here,
or
B4, imagine B4, imagine B4. That'd be too crazy.
And it's...
Oh, do you know what? No, I'm sorry. There's no way because this is all the people that get the top seeds, so they only have 1s and 3s,
Oh,
right?
we look pretty dumb
Something
now.
like that?
Okay, C1. He
Wait,
goes
no,
to...
that was C1, right?
Yeah, that was C1.
Okay, yeah. Because these guys are, now it's 1 and 3 are the last 2 players.
Okay.
Wow. We're so dumb. It's mostly you, though.
No. I'm bringing myself
Everyone knows
down
I'm the smart one. You're the funny one.
We were talking about we talk so much alike that one of us will just have to get a lobotomy in the cast. People can tell us apart. All right, A1.
That's for parting. That's good. Keep parting and Rain apart.
Yep.
Sulky. Come on, Group D.
Come on, Group
Come on, Group D. Don't go in there with parting. I hate when people from the same team play each other, man. You can't open that ball. Day 1! Oh my God, Sulky and Zest. Another Group of Death.
Well, I guess that does it there. We know who's going to go into the next group. Group A would be Hero.
I was like, oh yeah, Hootay, so it's like cover up the screen before it comes on. All right, so Hero and Parting in the same group. That is going to be an epic PvP if they meet, which they probably will.
I think they most likely will. Let's see now. We're going on to the next part of the group drawing. These are the people that got out second in their group.
All right. They're all looking at that, and they're all saying, don't give me group A, B, C, or D. It's like, all right, you're disqualified. They're, oh! All right, Dark, where do you go? Group C, Group C. C2! C2! I nailed that.
You're good,
I
man.
nailed
We're
that.
going to the casino right after this,
I'm
man.
just making sure the SK guys aren't in the same group. I can't stand that, seriously.
Well, teammate versus teammate always ends up for some weird games.
Yeah.
All right. Here is Sue.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
You know what? Put him in Group C so Mario only has to practice one matchup. There is now an SK player in every group.
All right, wait for it. Oh, A4, A4.
Sue
Sue
versus
was
Hero.
partying in Hero. Wow.
Group of death.
Confirmed.
3 groups of death. Oh my God.
Next pick here. I'm calling it B. It's going to B.
B? No, it's not going to B. It's C4. What?
All right, here we go.
It's obviously going to C4.
Here
The
we
only
go.
other possibility is D4, but it's probably C4. I'm telling you, Tasteless. You watch. I'm actually completely confident right now, which is why I shouldn't be in casinos.
Oh, my God.
Or maybe
you are
I should.
dangerous. You are dangerous.
I told you. This is so obvious that it was going to go there because this is how we get a Terran
You used
into the
your
next round.
Superman X-ray vision and somehow saw in the box, even though the box is on a TV screen in front of you, so I don't even know how that works. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Instead of just you seeing inside the parts of the TV, like, wow.
All right. Classic's getting D2.
물론 경기는 해봐야 알겠지만 조성주 선수로서는 상당히 좀 네, 반길 만한 배치인 것 같아요. 김민철 선수도
What do you say to that, Tasteless? D2?
D2.
You're just going to agree with me.
Yeah, I've given up at this point in time. It's A2. Wait a minute.
The producer thinks it's A2.
A2, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Is our producer actually the puppet master for
Oh
the
my
entire
God.
show?
He guessed A2 and it was A2.
That's crazy.
Does anyone else GSL rigged?
All right, next pick.
Who is it? It's Paralyzed?
I'm going with B. Are you going to go with D?
No, this is B. This is an obvious B.
It's
B4
clearly going to be
maybe.
B.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go. It's getting easier now. Well, look at that. 3 Ps in Group A, and Sue will have an easier time practicing that with just one matchup.
Who's next?
Solar.
Cons.
Who's going to get cheesed by Solar? We're going to see here soon.
Oh, God. Is that going to be a D4?
I think it's going to be
Could be a
D2.
D2.
No,
It's in D. It's in D. That B2 is being saved.
Is it?
What?
What?
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, we are getting worse
This
at
is
this.
crazy.
How are we getting worse at this when there's less options?
I don't know. All right, so, I mean, that group's, like, pretty reasonable. Pretty cool group.
So here's the question. Are we actually going to draw out the names then for the next 2 groups? Just to
Yeah, because one of them plays Sulkyverse, one plays Zest.
Oh, that's true.
Shine versus Sulky. Holy crap!
Oh my
Are you
God, that'd be
joking?
crazy.
D2?
Oh. Actually, Shine
It's for
versus
sure
Zest would be
D2.
fine. I think it might be D4.
It's D2.
Oh my God! Oh, wait, it got. Oh, D2.
Yeah, this is hilarious. Sulky right now is just face bombing. He's like, "Are you joking me?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Round of 8, here I come." And innovation D4. All right, what is the group of death, Tasteless?
Damn, I don't know.
A. It's A and D
I'm
are the
thinking
best.
D. Yeah, I'm thinking Group D is really scary.
I think you can say A or D, but I would say C is the weakest, and B has like 2 very clear
C
favorites.
is definitely the weakest.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
All right, guys. So here's what the round of 16 is going to look like. Join us Wednesday coming up here for Group A, which is going to be a lot of fun. Be there or be square. Guys, that does it for us here today. It's actually a pretty late day here. We got to all get home and get some rest. So thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next Wednesday. We love you guys. Good night.